Muka, and today we are going to dye some yarn, and I thought it would be fun to take you guys along with me. My plan is to be outside and dye yarn today because my kitchen is all white, and yeah, I think white kitchen and acid dyes is not the best combination. So I have been dyeing yarn here on my kitchen, but yeah, I think it's a bit scary. And for my birthday, my husband gave me what you call it, a hot plate, maybe you call it, I don't know, something I can take outside and boil some water for the yarn or for the dyeing process. So I'm going to try that today. It's not the best weather. It has been raining a lot, but right now it's not raining, and I can stand with a little roof over my head, so I think we'll be fine. So I hope that's something that sounds interesting to you and that you want to join me while I dye up some yarn. So I got my setup ready. I am ready to dye some yarn. I have some silver gray acid dye that is already resolved, that I've had in water, some powder that's resolved in water that are ready for use. It's some leftover dye and I just want to use it up. And then I actually don't have any thoughts or plans for what colors I'm going to dye today. I will just take the colors I feel like and just have some fun. I'm not looking for anything specific. I have fingering weight yarn, I have some DK weight yarn. The fingering weight yarn has the black plastic ties on them, and the DK have the white, so then you can see which yarn is which. And I'll see how much I'll be able to dye today. I have a few hours before the 9-year-old, he's soon 10, comes home, so we'll see. But I wanted to show you, you can hear the noise, it's been raining so much, so I want to show you the little stream that we have over here. It's not little anymore, just see. It's been raining so much. I will flip you over. A messy backyard. We have changed the roof. So this is the old tiles and we have put on new tiles. So here is a massive job to clean up. But here you can see the stream. That is really a big waterfall today. Lots of water. So if you hear a lot of noise from the stream, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. But let's go and dye some yarn. I also just quickly want to mention that all the equipment I'm using I only use for dyeing yarn, not for any cooking. And I will also wear a mask and protective goggles and to be safe when I am working with the acid dye powder. So just as you know. So this is my first time using the hot plate, and I see that it takes a lot of time to heat everything up. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to take a pot that I have here. I'm going to put the dye in, the yarn in, and I'm going to take it into the kitchen and do one pot of dyeing in my kitchen as well. I'm just going to be super careful so I don't spill anything, because if not, I'm going to dye yarn all day. But it's starting to heat up now, and I'm really liking the colors with the silver gray and the pink, and we'll see what else I get up to. So I started to wash some of the yarn that I dyed today. Some of it still needs to cool off a bit, but I just wanna wash the yarn, make sure it doesn't have any color bleeding, and if it does, I'll try and wash with some dish soap. And we'll see. Hopefully it's not too much, but the pink that I use today often bleeds a bit, so we'll see. But cross our fingers, everything will be good. Yes, so let's do that. I just want to stop by and wrap up this little hand dyeing vlog. Hope that you have enjoyed watching me dyeing up some yarn. I'm pretty happy with the yarn that I dyed up, but yeah, this time I just played with colors, just did everything on a whim. And next time I think I want to dye some yarn that is more solid or semi-solid. Like I'm really happy with this pink that I got. That is, there's not much else happening, that is just this beautiful light pink color. I really like that. But I do think it's fun with more crazy colors as well, just because it's so much fun to dye. And this can be some fun socks, of course. I really love this yarn that I dyed. I love this golden yellow with the brown in there. This one I actually did a mistake with. That wasn't my intent. I really loved this yarn before I poured on the green. The green I thought was the gray color, and I did pour it on by mistake. So then I just decided, okay, we'll just pour on more green. And it's fun as well, but I really like the like silvery pinkish color that I had before I poured on the green. But oh well, my mistake for not having my glasses on and see really what color was in the bottle that I had. And I also got this really pink with some purple speckles. Yeah, so I just had a lot of fun. Also got this like mossy green. Yeah, so I have some DK, some fingering yarn in different colors. And I hope, as I said, that I will be able to dye some more yarn soon, and then maybe go more with some solid or semi-solid colors, just to have something that is nice as a base, maybe for a sock or something. But as I say, I love the more crazy yarn as well, just because it's often more fun to dye. I also had my yarn mop, which is crazy, with all the different colors that I use this to wipe my hands and wipe off the table, and yeah, so then it just turned out like this. So that's the yarn I dyed this time. Thank you very much for watching. If you watch all the way till now, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you have been knitting or something fun, or crocheting, or whatever craft you are enjoying now. Okay, everyone, I hope you are doing great, and I hope to see you guys again very soon. Bye!